Hello guys, this is Good Lake, and we're back to The Witcher 3, the wildest of the hunts. Last time we had a really relaxing time, until the game, you know, was the game that it is, and led to something that you would not describe as relaxing, but that's fine. I never expected this game to be relaxing in the first place. Like, what were you thinking playing Witcher 3 to relax? You should play something else like Minecraft. No, I don't do that. I play Witcher 3, the wildest of the hunts, because that's the game that I play right now. And I need to finish this. So let's at least make some progress towards finishing this game. Yes. God, I love this fucking song. It's the second best song in my special music playlist, and this reminds me that I still haven't updated the fucking playlists because I wasted so much of my holiday on that damn novel. Jesus, bad things. Anyway, let's play. Prophet Lebiota, yes. I knew that before I read it. Where are we anyway? We're in the middle of the world somewhere, as I recall. Alright, so my expectations of this area is a little bit high level. I think we're still not quite there. I feel like we need to level up a little bit. Like, basically get to like 43-ish, and then we can like go everywhere. And quests are easy way to level up, and my fucking god, look at these fucking quests. They're everywhere. It's mostly just hunting for things, isn't it? Anyway, let's look for some low-level quests, right? So these are mostly 40. This one's 48. Now, like at 43, I think we'll be able to do it. No problem. Probably. No problem. Probably. No problem. Probably. There's some completely level-less quests. That's odd. Unfortunately, they're not sorted by level, so I don't know. I'm gonna just assume that they will get a level after you get past the first stage, or they can just be done at any level. And it's unlikely we're gonna... Well, we would get, actually. Fine. Let's go do some quests we don't know the level for. Because 35 is still quite close, so even if we complete a few quests, we probably can still do 35 and get good XP. Where is this thing? That's not the right thing. Geralt, what are you doing? Oh my god, okay. Have to do this, then do it. Aha, it's here. Local official who doles out rewards for contracts. Alright, makes sense. Alright, let's go. Unfortunately, this place doesn't have a teleportation device. Well, it should. I refuse to believe it doesn't have one. I just haven't found it yet. Look at this. Maybe over there. Yeah, whatever. Maybe over here? I knew it. You're standing still, you dipshit. What do you mean patrolling on an empty stomach? I fucking knew there had to be something like that. This fucking game. Alright, let's just go to town, and actually, first thing I want to do is visit this Grandmaster Smith. See if he says anything, and then after that, I want him to do my weapon. Because my weapon is ready.
Of the Reginald Aubrey Monument will remain closed until further notice.
What is this?
We wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
Sir, what is the meaning of this?
Please disperse. The exhibition is closed.
No, I refuse. And obviously it's still kind of open because we can look at it, so, you know.
What's this about?
Oh, Lepiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today.
I'm about to give you a presentation if you don't explain yourself.
Oh wait, are you not that famous witch Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
Right. So I don't remember the notice because it's been actually quite some time, and there were a lot of notices. I kind of skimmed through some of them. So I wonder if this is a quest that you get because you read all the notes on the board, and I wonder if other notes could also lead to quests. Who knows? Let's just move on. What's going on here?
The statue. Just tell me what's the problem.
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
Yeah, but you don't understand. It may be worth that much to you, but it ain't worth much to me.
Here it is. Our pride and joy.
Why is the dick at
Reginald Dalton,
face size?
a giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated.
I'm sorry, what?
Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Okay. That's interesting. Who would be interested in a statue's penis? I mean, you'd think, oh, it's just some woman. No, that doesn't work that way. Because like, it's a stone dick. Just no. Like, well, then again, maybe it's very particularly well crafted. You wouldn't say, because as you can see, the ass is quite rough. But maybe the dick wasn't rough.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Faramond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Right, so let's start with when. I assume it was pretty recent.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago.
Oh dear.
I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. The stones were very much in place.
Alright. Well, that makes them the most likely suspects, but not necessarily.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Well, for starters, you wouldn't want it for yourself, because you already have it. Until it got stolen, that is, and now you do. But, look, that's just... very roundabout way of saying nothing.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Yeah, I might find a ball sack or
As
two.
long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Reginald, don't worry. You shall be home again soon.
Alright, let's investigate the balls.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
How are you gonna fix this and make sure that it doesn't just like fall off? Oh,
Dried bloodstain.
It will all work out. It must.
are you trying to tell me that this goddamn statue bleeds? Alright, let's go downstairs. Because he felt something downstairs. See? Over there. Huh? Yeah. See? What the hell is there? Ugh, I'm not stepping on you. Maybe I did squish that child. All that's left is its weapons floating in the sky. Alright, let's investigate better. Alright, well, the bloodstain is this way, so you'd expect... Oh, there we go, something this way.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
Unless it's completely unrelated, of course. But, yeah, why not? Let's follow random scent from a random cologne.
Lepiotous chapped heels, I've got a roaring heartburn.
Sure. It disappears here. See? It goes up to the door, and then... It's kind of a... Oh. Yeah, of course, we had to wait a little bit for it to appear all of a sudden. Alright, let's see where this leads us. Save the game. Oh.
And now I shall drink, dance, and repeat till...
My goodness.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rose.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, you lunatic. God, how do we not lose the scent here? And it keeps going. Oh my god. Just how far does this rabbit hole go? Now it goes up. And it keeps going and...
New Silverlocks?
And go...
Scent leads to this door.
Simply unimaginable.
Excellent. Open this door. Hi.
Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband!
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Pretty sure you won't. Listen, we're gonna talk one way or the other, so let's start with the talking.
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
Well, I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves the body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
A hero, you say?
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there.
Ah, shit.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, skeleton! What the love's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
See, I've got my pants on.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Listen, just sit down.
Got no time for this. Go home.
That'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Yeah, just give me your testicles and we'll be fine. I meant the Reginald's testicles. Like, you know what I mean.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones, and you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I will 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Willing to lend them to you. I'm afraid to click it because I have no idea what that means in you know, Geralt's terms here. Listen, it's not the stones. It's just a piece of rock. Unless you literally inserted it. But I don't know, you would count that as one of your times. And I'm sure you could find any fucking roughly phallic rock and it would do the same. Don't fucking do it. Why are you doing this? What's wrong with you? But lend them to you. How would that even work? What, like I get it. It's like, okay, you'll have to give them back eventually. But no, just no. I think that just makes no sense. I don't believe in the stones. The only stones I believe are the ones that are on me. Yeah.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or 2, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Because I could have used my Axie to give you convincing. Whatever. You there!
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
I mean, I might take you up on that. Not because I want to stroke something, but I want to see other people stroke it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. Now let's go to the goddamn blacksmith before someone gets me to fucking look for more bowls that have been disappeared randomly. Alright, we're going home first, because apparently, well, that's the only place I can find a stash in, which makes sense. I wonder if they fixed up the place. And Roach is here too for some reason. Peasants! My grandest peasants. I see. Oh, Major Domo.
Welcome home, sir.
We're doing molten core.
By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco.
I see.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
We'll see about that.
Can already see I'm in good hands.
So tell me about this place.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Oh god, I'm gonna regret this, but show me around the vineyard.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Teleportation! Mostly.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Sometime later. Okay.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Yes, yes, very interesting.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff, their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
A bit. See, you hired a lot of chickens. What is the pay rate for a chicken these days anyway?
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
My wife won't know they're mine.
If you say so.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Doesn't really mean anything to me.
If they would just stick to work as they did the dance and drink.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
You sure know a lot about that guy. Looked into this, you know, circumstances after he jumped into a well.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you mean this thing?
Madame
Oh,
Nina
what? No.
planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow your major domo. Ugh. That's all kinds of wrong, isn't it? Looks like we're almost done by the looks of it. Oh, this is the best one.
The beast! You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Shut up. I'm listening to running water. Why won't you tell me about this river, Major Domo? You don't know anything about it? Not a man of culture, I see.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Yeah, but will we put the extra wine? Guess we'll just drink it.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Barnabas Basil. Can I just call you Barnes? For short. Yeah, you'll be Barnes. I think you'll like it.
as you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
I don't really care, I just want my stuff. Are we going in? Yes, slap that door.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, we shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately.
I don't think it's a matter of
That said,
paintings.
You've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Alright, let's see, how expensive is this?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Alright. Well, the house is fine. I don't care. It's not like I'm gonna live here. What about the grounds?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Okay, do it.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Look, a normal one is fine, but sure.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir.
Peanuts.
I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Alright, what about the house?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompali's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
I see what you mean.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
One day, yes?
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Okay.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
I mean, there's nothing else to require. Maybe, I guess maybe I'll get back to it later.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about the decoration today.
Yes, except all the other things.
Something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
So long.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Jesus, former glory. I assume it's in the bedroom. It's a pretty small as bedrooms go. What's this? Okay, well, what does this mean? What? What's going on? I'm reading things. I don't get it. Like, is this like a special place to read things? So weird. White Wolf. There we go. Let's put Cyrilla with her angry face. That's great. Place trophy. Place trophy. Place trophy. I wonder what happens. And here. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Any lady who comes in is gonna look at the bed and see me fighting monsters. That's how it works, isn't it? See if we got some trophies we can put in here. Succubus trophy. We want that. Goliath, probably no. We need something, you know, that would impress the women, but wouldn't scare them, like water hag. That's crazy. Arrakis? No. Earth Elemental. That one sounds good. Wraith? I don't know. What's Fine, Griffin I think might do. It's like you know, it's like the old days. So let's place. What do you mean no items that can be placed here? What? I've got plenty of items to be placed there. Fuck you, game. You're lying to me. Right, fine. I'll just put them back then. This game's betrayed me. How dare you? You bastards. Right. Fine. I bet it's specific trophies that go into specific places anyway. Major Domo. If that even is really your name.
I thank you for your help. Laputa reward you with copious offspring.
That's not gonna happen. Probably. Unless that weird drug worked, but... Yeah, you can see the nuts. Touch the nuts.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Oh, not with your face. You're not supposed to...
Struck them!
You must be jesting. To stroke a stranger? Even if it is just a statue.
Whereas a friend, him you would fondle.
Yes.
Nice tune.
Not sure what you're talking about. Ugh. Yes. My virility has been increased by 50%. Well, it would be if it was any effective and not just a random thing that people thought up randomly. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so what we're trying to freaking do is get all of these quests unlocked which don't have a level because they might, we just don't know it yet. So that's what we're gonna do next. And hopefully we'll find out the level and complete the quests. Now if we go there and we realize there was never a level to begin with, then we will probably just start with the... We will skip the other two quests for now and do them later. Focus on the ones that are lowest in terms of level. So that quest didn't give me that much XP, sadly. But other quests do.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Okay. Bunch of knight errants.
You will have to look to fairy tales to find the
What's this? The ducal family, Henrietta and her
A third cries out
friends.
blow.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
Raphael.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Excellent. Here for a game of Gwent? No.
Can't help but be curious. But where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
I see.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Oh my god, there's many books I haven't read. A junk note. I'll buy it anyway, even if it's junk. Because all the books are technically junk. Well, no, there's a common item. A book. Just a book. What even is that? Let's just say we'll be doing a significant amount of reading in the nearby future, but not a day. Not a day. Complete the contracts you took from Camerlengo. I didn't take any contracts from Camerlengo though.
Go in peace.
Alright, so this is a really interesting quest with, I guess, like, sends you all over the world to complete all these other things. You know, like, yeah, free that merchant. Yeah. Alright, so this is what it means. I guess it's worth to pick these up then, because they'll probably be like that. You know, like, they don't actually have a level, but that's because they don't actually do anything. Looks like that was the last one too. The No Place Like Home is the only other one, unless, yeah. Alright, let's go do some low-level quests in the graveyard. Where is this? Yes, it's right here. Let's go. God, so many quests in this fucking DLC, Jesus. They really did a good job. Power of Reginald. What the fuck is that? Interesting, apparently it just gives me infinite stamina. That's why my stamina bar isn't, like, going up. What?
Can you get to Zifia? I was to get you. Sir, come to me, please. Approach.
I approacheth thee. What dost thou desire?
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me, south, in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor.
Boring.
But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus, I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
This Gretore, what the hell is it?
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes. From which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, own prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
No problem.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well-founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Where is that? Oh god, red. That's actually quite far away. It's in the opposite direction of Palace. Nobody cares about that. We're not here for this anyway. We're going this way. To look at the cemetery and see what's happening. With my infinite stamina. Look at this. Oh. Oh, what? Another quest. My god, I can't take one step without encountering a quest or two.